Hi everyone, Matthew here at Weatherwatch with our midweek video brief, taking a look at the weather through the rest of the working week and a quick look at the weekend's weather as well. And finally, some good news on the horizon. As was indicated within the weekly forecast at the beginning of the week, higher pressure is set to arrive towards the end of the week, and that is still forecast to be the case. So as a result, some fine and settled weather is expected from Friday onwards and into the weekend. So a respite on the way after the very unsettled and wet conditions of late. Satellite imagery shows some very active weather across Ireland and the British Isles at the moment. Cloud is spiralling around an area of low pressure just to the south and southeast of Ireland. This has brought some rain, sleet and snow to parts of the country overnight and through into Wednesday morning. Generally, the conditions through the rest of Wednesday will be best across the far north and west of the country, but whereas further south and east you are, then it will remain quite cloudy, with further spells of rain and showers developing from the east and northeast, along with quite a strong east or northeasterly wind as well. However, I bring your attention to this region of generally cloud-free skies, or at least fewer clouds than across Ireland at the moment, and it is within this region that an area of high pressure is developing and will move into Ireland towards the end of the week to bring about a far more sustained period of dry and fine weather, spring-like conditions as we move into the forthcoming weekend. Taking a quick look at latest rainfall radar images, just highlighting those outbreaks of rain and showers, along with some sleet and snow too, which has been affecting some central, southern and southeastern areas of the country. As you can see as well on radar within the Irish Sea, there is additional rainfall now moving in from the east and northeast, and again there is a north and west, south and east splitting conditions through the rest of Wednesday, whereas the further east and southeast you are, and again within this region here, conditions will remain unsettled, windy, and with further regions of rain and showers filtering in from the east, again perhaps even still falling as sleet and snow on higher ground. Whereas the further north and west you are, yes, a few scattered showers, but generally Wednesday afternoon and into Wednesday evening will be generally drier than further south and east, along with some brighter weather as well. So let's take a look at the weather charts to put the details onto the forecast now through the rest of the week. And we move into Thursday, and high pressure is beginning to develop across the country. However, Thursday is essentially a day of change, but it will still be relatively unsettled, particularly during the morning. A complex area of low pressure, as you can see, to the south of the country, along with associated weather fronts, will be slowly drifting away to the south through the day, but in the morning is likely to maintain a risk of some rain and showers, again particularly across some southern and eastern areas of the country, whereas further north and west then it should generally be a dry start to Thursday. But as the day progresses, conditions will slowly improve as this region of high pressure just to the north and west becomes increasingly dominant. So through the course of the afternoon on Thursday, confidence is relatively high to suggest that many areas will become dry. The cloud will steadily break and allow for some brighter sunny spells as well through the afternoon and into the early evening before sunset. It will still be quite a chilly day overall, but through the afternoon and into the evening, as winds become lighter, then it will generally feel a little bit better than compared obviously with the last few days at least. A chilly night on Thursday night and into Friday beneath this area of high pressure, perhaps some frost is certainly possible, and then we move into Friday, and finally and fortunately we see a respite from the unsettled weather of late as high pressure dominates right across the country and the British Isles in general. So yes, it may well be a chilly start on Friday, perhaps some mist, fog and frost, especially through central areas, but otherwise Friday a fine and settled day with some decent spells of late March sunshine, and with light winds, and coupled with that sunshine it will feel pleasantly mild, if not actually warm, particularly more locally and across more inland areas of the country. So a very reasonable end to the working week. Beneath clear skies on Friday night and through into Saturday, mist, fog and frost once again possible, but at the moment in time confidence is high to suggest that the weekend will be fine and settled across many areas of the country. Obviously Saturday's weather chart here showing high pressure still dominating, and as is the case through into Sunday as well. So fine and settled conditions developing by Friday, continuing into the weekend with essentially a consistent pattern of some chilly nights, yes, with mist, fog and frost, but days very pleasant indeed, with some decent spells of late March sunshine, and particularly compared with of late, in that sunshine it will feel very pleasant and very spring-like indeed. So let's take a look at the temperatures now through the rest of the coming week, just to highlight this recovery in temperatures as the weather becomes more settled. Through the rest of the day though, Wednesday a cold afternoon, temperatures 3 to 7 degrees at best, feeling particularly cold and quite raw across some southern and eastern areas of the country. A locally chilly night tonight through into Thursday, temperatures down to 2, 3 or 4 degrees, and again particularly cold and raw in a continued east or northeasterly breeze. Through into Thursday, and temperatures generally a little bit higher but still depressed for the late March period. As you can see, through the course of Thursday afternoon, temperatures around about 7 to 10 degrees Celsius or so. Through the course of Thursday night and into Friday, again a potential slight frost across some inland areas of the country. As you can see, temperatures perhaps just touching freezing across some northern areas, otherwise quite widely just 1 or 2 degrees. However, through the course of Friday afternoon, the high pressure arrives, the sunshine comes out, and temperatures, as you can see, recover nicely up to around about 10, 11 or 12 degrees. And again, more importantly, when those temperatures are combined with lighter winds and the sunshine, it will feel very, very pleasant indeed, especially compared with the weather, for example, than what we have at the moment. Through into the weekend, yes, some chilly nights, as you can see, Friday night into Saturday. Rural frost certainly possible, but we can live with that as temperatures then quickly recover by day. So through the course of Saturday afternoon, temperatures, if anything, a little bit higher than Friday, 11, 12, 13 degrees, very, very spring-like, and with some sunshine. Again, that will feel very pleasant indeed. So let's finally summarise our midweek weather summary. Thursday the 23rd, some rain and showers to start the day, especially across parts of the east and southeast of the country, with a cold east or northeasterly breeze. However, as the day progresses, high pressure will generally improve the weather, meaning many areas will become dry with some brighter sunny spells through the afternoon. Chilly on Thursday night into Friday with frost, but then a change to far more settled conditions to end the working week as high pressure develops. As a result, all areas will have a dry day on Friday with some brighter sunny spells. Chilly by night, but feeling very, very pleasant in some late March sunshine by day, and those fine conditions thankfully continuing into the final weekend of March. So that's all the details for the rest of the week. As ever, I'll be back with you on Friday, taking a look at the weather for the forthcoming weekend, and no doubt bringing you further good news to highlight what will be a fine and settled and very spring-like weekend.